I'm going to show you the polls from Elon Musk. We did a series of polls on Mad Bitcoin's Twitter polling institute, and we have the important results for you right now that we can share with you about Elon Musk. Here we go. The first question we asked everyone on Twitter, does Elon Musk have feelings? 42% said yes, 57% said no, 90 people voted. We also asked, will Elon Musk feel bad if all the Dogecoin investors lose their money? 16% said yes, 83% said no, 132 people voted. So now I ask you, Martine, will Elon Musk feel bad? And more importantly, will the price of Dogecoin go up or down after Saturday Night Live?
You had 2 unread notifications on your Twitter stream, by the way, so you might want to check that out. Yeah, I don't know. I really can't take this seriously. Although, at General Bytes, when we started with altcoins back in the day, I was the first one in the Netherlands. I was operator back then. I was the first one in the Netherlands to list both Litecoin and Dogecoin, but it was just to derail is Bitcoin money and should we regulate it? So this is like, this is why we supported it. But for Elon Musk, it's all a big joke. He doesn't care. And I think he should be, I don't know, he should be more careful in exercising his like Twitter stream influence. It's like you can do real damage with this. All the other people, they'll just follow him and they'll just buy whatever shitcoin he pumps. And it's like John McAfee, but John McAfee went to jail and Elon Musk is on Saturday Night Live. So I don't know. I can't make any predictions on Elon Musk. Just one word: unreliable. This is like would be my tweet. This describing him.
That was an excellent comparison, Martin. Elon Musk and John McAfee. I wonder. That just doesn't make any sense. Josh Shigala, your thoughts on Elon Musk and Saturday Night Live?
So there's a great podcast called Hardcore History. And in Hardcore History, I learned something very interesting, that a lot of war was just kings that were basically mates going, oh, I'm bored. Let's send a bunch of troops. Let's have a war. Let's have a war. That'll be fun, wouldn't it? I've got more arterial this, and you've got less. And they just would have these skirmishes, killing all these people for fun. That was their fun. And you'd see like, oh, you won this time. Oh well, it's not like a lot of the wars weren't like what you think, where you were really getting invaded, and all your women and children would be fodder by the enemy. After it was literally just sending troops at each other and see who won, and see you, old bugger, you won. That was what a lot of these wars were. Now, when I look at Elon, this is kind of the same sort of thing. Elon's there going, oh, Doge, just send a bunch of these poor suckers that are buying this stuff off to the fodder, get totally wrecked, because they will get absolutely smashed. I've had, man, my WhatsApp's been blowing up with people that don't have a clue, that I haven't talked to in ages, going, Josh, I'm about to buy this Doge thing. I'm finally in crypto. And I'm like, and it's happening all the time. It's happening all the time. And it's really, really, and I'm like, don't you fucking dare. I've even had someone saying, a friend of mine told me to mortgage my house. So, and I'm like, can you not mortgage your house like at the top of the market, or even if it's the middle to the top, just stop. Like mortgage when we're going down and get ready, and then slowly like cross average in or something, if you really want to do that. But my comparison is, don't be fodder for the elite that just have fun playing with their words, like, oh, Doge, buy it, knowing like this is fun watching people get fully wrecked.
Adam McBride, will the price of Dogecoin pump after Elon goes on SNL?
No, I would expect a huge dump. after the SNL show. I think it's pumping right now. I think coins associated with it, like what's the one? Elongate coin has been pumping the last couple of days as well. Leading up to this, they're just hoping and praying that something big happens and it brings it to an even wider stage, and more friends of Josh will call him up and say, "What about this Doge?" I mean, it's a Ponzi scheme, right? It's just getting more suckers to buy in, and everybody, including myself, thinking they're smart enough to get out before the thing dumps. I mean, that's what it is. It's a giant Ponzi scheme. Humans love Ponzi schemes. And, everybody's playing the game. It is what it is. It's hilarious. It's amazing. Elon is obviously the genius of our time. He is a genius of the highest order. And, I think Josh is absolutely right. He's just having fun with it. He's having the time of his life doing this sort of stuff. Because the reality is, this is the type of thing he would love to do with Tesla and SpaceX, but can't because the SEC would throw him in jail. And so this is right down his alley.
Dan, Eve, future prediction. The sketch that Elon does on SNL will be about people living on Mars and paying in Dogecoin for air.
I think so. I'm with Adam that he knows that, and he Elon got his wrist slap about the tweeting about things that could move Tesla's share price, and so and I think that he probably knows that even though he's tweeting about Bitcoin, there's going to be a point where it becomes under the same kind of regulation of the pumping and dumping and trying to manipulate price, and therefore it's much easier to go, of course I wasn't trying to manipulate the price of Dogecoin. I was just having fun. It's a fun coin. It's not my fault that most people are idiots. But he will be able to get away with it because it's a fun coin. It's not something that's meant to challenge the dollar. Although it is, I mean, I don't know what the stats are right now. But last time I checked, Dogecoin was rapidly making its way into the top 20 of like monetary supplies around the world. So, so I think it's probably even further now, further in those, what's the word? Challenging some of the smaller countries of the world and their market caps. But everyone remember that market cap is, and this is something that's mentioned quite a lot in the old school days with coin market cap is that it's not all about market cap because of the control that other cryptos have on the supply. It's like, market cap's just, again, in itself is an arbitrary figure because you could print, X trillion of them, but your current supply is only Y, and therefore you're still up there in the ranks of the top 10, but you've got this amount that's not, people don't know about and that hasn't been released yet, and the release of it's going to just devalue the coin. So there's so many factors more than just market cap. But I'm saying, because I don't own any, I'm saying Dogecoin to the moon. God damn it.
I just want to close with a plea for my friend Jackson, who's the nicest guy, who made this Dogecoin thing as a joke because he hates Bitcoin. And Jackson never owned any Doge and he never mined any Doge. And I always thought he did. But then I got to know him pretty well, and he hates Bitcoin. He hates Dogecoin. Please don't buy this coin. Don't make this into $1 million coin to break poor Jackson's heart. Because he's out there just like screaming about this, just screaming. So